We're here today at Unique Pretzels in Reading, Pennsylvania, and we're here talking to Billy and Justin Spaneth. And Billy and Justin, welcome to the camera. How about if you start by telling us a little bit about the history of Unique Pretzels?
Unique Pretzel Bakery. We're a sixth-generation family business. We've been here at this location since 1980. We've been slowly growing, year by year. The last couple of years, though, my brother and I started to help run the day-to-day operations with our father and grandfather until we passed this year. We've come out with some brand new products that have exploded in the market, and the company's tripled in the last 6 years. That's kind of where we're at and why we had to talk to you.
Good. And Justin, tell us about what you do here.
I'm the Vice President, COO. I've been working with the machines and the product for the last 14 years. So help develop the products, make sure they're on track to grow sales, and then we work side by side with getting new marketing and branding and customers, shelf space, distribution, and make sure we're visible and sellable to as many people as possible.
Can you tell us a little bit about the planning process? Why did you have to expand? What process you went through? Things like that.
Well, we reached a point where we were out of capacity and we're running around the clock. Everything that line can make, we can sell. So there's a good point. You buy another business with the money you're making from it, or if you want to expand this business, you purchase a new facility, new production lines. Pretzel lines aren't as easy to add on as some of the other snack businesses. Chips, it's easier to add on their equipment to expand quicker than this pretzel. It certainly took quite a few years of planning, but we could see where we were reaching that point of we got to start promoting, we got to get this next line ready to go.
Tell us about your experience with tax-exempt financing. Many manufacturers throughout Pennsylvania, for that matter throughout the United States, don't take advantage of tax-exempt financing. Tell us a little bit about your experience.
Well, we were looking at some other options as we were getting enough capital to start growing. We had to really max out our production as much as possible to get the capital to even look at the possibility of growing. So as we were looking at the other options and what government assistance was out there, we were approached with different plans, the PETAs and the MELFs, and they just weren't as feasible. So when we got a chance to talk to you, talk about tax-exempt financing, it fit our scenario. It was very simple. It was almost as easy as just getting a regular conventional loan. Had a few more fees involved, but those fees are easily washed away with the interest we saved in just a few months. It was pretty simple, pretty easy, clear cut, no follow-ups, no needing to hire and maintain employees. And once it's done as long as you use the money the right way.
Now, the loan that you got was it's public record, so the loan amount and all those things are public record. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about how much you borrowed, how much you saved, things like that?
Well, we ended up borrowing, I guess, $8.5 million. Probably could use the full 10, but it's tough to predict all of the expenses that you might incur. Our rate is probably, I would guess, about 1.5 points lower than what it would have been conventionally. Not going through the state program. So I guess if you're going to pay those loans over the regular 30-year maturity, you're going to save millions in interest. But we certainly don't plan on having it out that long. If you're not going to repay your loan off in less than 2 years, you're going to start saving incredibly by getting an extra rate. So,
The actual rate was 1.75 lower.
That's
Yeah, so
It's close.
a little better than 1.5, and I believe you save, how much did you save over the life of the loan?
Almost 2.5 million.
Yeah.
We waited for the entire life.
The other nice part is, it's such a low payment on this money. You don't have to look at options, which we get plenty all the time of investors outside of the family business that are looking for capital for ownership of the company. And we can grow that way also, but this program allows us to keep the family business continue running. So it's great.
Some people say that the fees involved in getting a tax-exempt loan are too high and it makes it not worth getting a tax-exempt loan. What do you say to that?
It really only cost us an additional $35,000 to $40,000 over a conventional loan to get it approved and go through the process. And as Bill said, you save that in the first couple months.
It's within no time. It's simple math. You can see if you have a couple-year plan, it's going to make sense.
We were trying to raise the capital and get the sales to the point of getting approved for $8.5 million. Lowering those loan payments and only needing an extra $35,000 to $40,000 up front, getting those lower loan payments, it was actually easier for us to get the loan through the bank because of pushing right where we were able to make comfortable monthly payments as the bank has to look at our projections of where we're going. Fortunately, we were growing even faster than we were able to project. And that always makes life a little easier yet, but it certainly made life easier to get the loan because of the lower rate in the first place.
Now, to get the tax-exempt loan approved, you had to go to a public hearing.
Yes.
Tell us about the public hearing. What was that like?
A nice sit down with some folks at the BCIDA, is that?
Yeah.
I guess we had to advertise that we were asking for the money because of the issue. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary.
Did they ask you tough questions? Or?
They asked us why we didn't bring more pretzels for them to sample, and they only asked us questions that were basically on the form to fill out to have the hearing. Just kind
pertinent to your situation. Why do you need the money? What do you do? What do you guys do? Why do you need the money? How are you growing? Just want to know what they're supporting when they grant you the ability to use this program.
So 30 minutes, simple, handshake and congratulations, and it was approved.
Now, your tax-exempt loan was actually a commercial loan through a bank. Can you describe the process of getting a tax-exempt loan through a bank? Was there a whole lot of hoops you had to jump through?
We didn't have to jump through any hoops because you helped us jump through the hoops for us. I mean, you made it easy for us that we didn't have to deal with it. You worked with our bank, which was Customers Bank, and it didn't take hardly any extra energy on our part. We really appreciated working with you.
A lot of manufacturers have misconceptions or given misinformation about tax-exempt financing. What encouragement or what words of advice would you have for manufacturers in Pennsylvania as far as using tax-exempt financing?
I would say if the capital you need to grow falls within the guidelines, it really is just as simple as why wouldn't having the help through the process, only costing an additional $35,000 over a conventional loan. You make it back, and like I said, there's a couple simple guidelines you got to follow, or attributes to your loan, and as long as it fits what you're doing, which is if you're growing manufacturing and it falls within $10 million, it's a no-brainer.
That's what it's there for. They want to promote manufacturing in the U.S. and in the state of Pennsylvania. So if you're growing your manufacturing business, this money allotted is for you. They want you to use it. It's a shame that I forget what percentage you mentioned gets used every year. But yeah, if your guidelines fall in with you're allowed to use this money the way they're offering you use it. That's why it's there. It saves you money.
I'm Sam Macrina. I'm with Manufacturers Economic Development Financing Associates, otherwise known as MEDFAS, and I facilitate tax-exempt transactions in Pennsylvania and other states.